This is a video of how I created this look to attend a party last week. Let me share with you some random thoughts that used to flow through my mind as an 8-year-old little girl. But don't forget to let me know which of these resonates with you in the comment section. Get ready with me while I do my makeup to attend a wedding party. It was actually a Thursday wedding party. So let's get started. First of all, one of the things that used to flow through my mind while growing up as a little girl was that I used to feel that when a child is wearing eyeglasses, then he or she is a smart kid. Very funny. Anytime I see other kids in my school wearing eyeglasses, especially all those ones they put rope on it, I used to wish I was the one wearing those eyeglasses. I remember telling my mom one day that I want to start wearing eyeglasses too, that she should get me one. And she was just laughing. She had to explain to me why those kids were wearing it, and I didn't believe her because I felt she was just giving me the excuses that she didn't want to buy it for me. So I kept on secretly wishing to be a child that wear eyeglasses. In fact, one day, one of my classmates that wears glasses, I had to tell her that she should let me wear the eyeglasses and see how it feels. I remember wearing it and it feels like the ground was far, and I even I almost fell down that day. But I still didn't stop wishing I was wearing eyeglasses till years later before I could realize they weren't wearing it for fashion but for a purpose. The next thing that I used to think as a kid is that the moon follows us around. And I'm very sure about this that I'm not the only one, because I later found out that other kids also feel the same way like me. Sometimes when I'm on an errand, I'll be walking zigzag. Sometimes I walk to the right, I walk to the left, or when we are playing in the night, I sometimes kind of walk in certain way to just monitor if the moon is following me or the moon is doing as I do. Another one thought I used to think, in fact, many African kids used to think about this, that it is true, is that once our milk teeth removes, that we have to pick 7 small stones and throw it together to the roof of a house. Mind you, our perfect belief is that if we don't do this, that our teeth will never grow back. So it was like a ritual that we always perform among ourselves as kids. Once your teeth remove, you have to tell other kids that, oh, one of my teeth has pulled out. So wow, they will be like, in fact, they will encourage you not to forget to throw it on the roof so that your teeth is going to grow. I can never forget that I did this for almost all my teeth that removed. In fact, I was little when I was little, I would tell some of um her older aunts or uncles that or people that are around us, like they should help throw it on the roof so that my teeth will grow back. So this is one of those things that we used to think as kids, and we believe so much in it because we constantly reminded ourselves each time our teeth remove, and we made it like a ritual. And when I look back, I just laugh. I just laugh at all those things. Like, where do we even get those ideas? Who are the people that even fashioned all these ideas that made us have this kind of strong belief? Kids, even when we are being told lies by adults, we usually have a way of believing them. We trusted them because we felt they know better. So whatever they tell us, we want to listen and we believe them to a very, very large extent. So one of those things I used to think as a kid was that this one I was already a bit grown. I was already a bit grown. I personally think that when a man and a woman sleeps together once, the kind of sleeps together I'm talking about, that is when they have one child, and that when they sleep together twice, that is when they bear twins. If they do it 3 times, then they bear triplets. Oh my god. So I'm just saying it right now because I've not really discussed with anyone, because I used to think it that for you to have 2 kids, you guys must have Lamanchuan twice. For you to have triplets, you must have done it thrice. Like, so the next thing I used to wish as a kid then was that word, right? I used to love kids that has bow leg, and I used to wish, as in this one is so serious that sometimes unconsciously I'll be copying kids that have bow leg. I'll be imitating them. I'll be doing it like I'll be doing my leg in such a way, in a bow way, not walking that way, because I was so wishing that I had bow legs. Until I started growing up and I see people with bow legs, as in people with bow legs being fixed, as in they are the parents of the kids with bow legs. They were actually trying to fix those things. Like, some of them, they go to the orthopedic doctors, they try in a way to fix it. There was a time I even saw a kid that was being no, I don't know all these terms they use for all this bone reconstruction. So I was like, why are they even trying to eliminate this cute body posture that I'm tripping for? So it was later that I now understood that it was actually a form of deformity on a child to have bow leg. So, and as a child, I was always wishing I had it. So funny, some of the things that children think. So I used to think it was cute. So another random thought I used to have as a child was that I used to love this minus mark. All these minus, all these pele, what do they call those marks that people have on their face? The minus sign. I used to love it. I used to find it so cute. I don't know what I find cute on that. I just used to think in my head that, man, this is cute. I like it. I don't know why I was always having that thought. Also, I used to think that adults have life all figured. I used to think once you grow up, once you're an adult, you have your life all figured. You don't have any problem. In fact, you are set. You don't have any issues. So I used to want to up fast. I want to grow up fast. I want to become an adult so that I won't have to be a child anymore. Then I would have had everything figured. Life would be easier. Life would be cooler for me. Hmm. Nobody told me, or they didn't tell me. They didn't tell me that it was all scam. They didn't tell me at all. I wasn't ready. I never saw it coming that adulthood was a scam. I was always wishing to grow up and become an adult so that I can be free, I can have all I ever want. Then I wouldn't have any problem. I wouldn't be under anybody's supervision, because I was already an adult after all. So I've already had it figured. So who would now come and give me directions again or something, all those thoughts was a lie. It was all lies. All these thoughts were all lies. So there is this another random thought that used to come to my mind, and I think this is the last of it. I used to think all adults have sense. I used to think that once you are a grown up person, that you have sense. Like, was all lies. Korito Bikolo men. It was when I grew up that I know that it was all lies. It was all lies. I used to think all adults have sense until I later realized that sense is not by the size of your head. One can be old and senseless. I mean, just the overthinker. So, do this resonate with you, or I was just being weird? You know, I cannot be the only one who was always having these random thoughts now as a kid. Share yours in the comment section and let us know and laugh together. Let's keep the conversation going. So back to my makeup. I was almost done with this makeup here. I didn't bother trying to share the guidelines because I've done a few and a lot of other makeup videos. So if you are interested in seeing some of the makeup videos that I've done earlier, you can check my YouTube channel. The link to my YouTube channel is on my bio. Just check some of the videos that I've done, or if you're already a subscriber on my channel, just see some other videos, some other makeup videos that I've already created. So just watch it and you'll be able to catch up with the guidelines. So I was actually in a hurry here, and so that I won't be wasting too much time. It was a weekday wedding. Such wedding, they don't usually waste time because they obviously put it on a weekday so that they won't have too much crowd and that the wedding wouldn't have to take so long before they finish the program. So I was doing my high contour here and trying to make it snappy. I'm blending my transition. So what I'm doing here is that I'm lining my eyelid with a liquid eyeliner. You can also use a normal black pencil. You can use a normal black pencil if you can't use a liquid eyeliner. Some people are scared of messing their makeup with liquid liner in case there is any shaky. So I'm doing my lips here. I already applied my lip balm on my lips before doing these lips because I didn't want my lips to look dark. I didn't want my lips to look scaly. I don't want it to look dry. So I applied the lip balm first before I started lining my lips. I kind of like this lip color. I like lining my lip with this. Is it burgundy? You like all the burgundy or wine color? So I lined it, then I blended it. I was using the lip color that is in the Zikel eyeshadow palette. That eyeshadow palette also has some lip colors in there, so that's why I'm lining with that. Then I'm blending. I'm going to apply a little bit of the lip color in between my lips because I wanted the place to look brighter. That's the middle of my lips. So here, what I'm doing here is that I'm using my bronzer on the cheekbone. That's the upper part of the place that I applied my blush, and I'm also applying a little bit of the bronzer on my nose, on the bridge of my nose. I didn't actually want my nose to look too contoured, just created a little bit of the illusion. So I applied my setting spray, then I brushed the edges of my hair, getting ready to tie my gele. Was I'm applying my mascara on my eyes here. I didn't even know that I wasn't facing the camera well. So now let me quickly tie my gele because my dress was a dress that I could wear from down. So I tied my gele before wearing it. So once I finish tying my gele, I'll just remove my gown so that I can wear my dress. So that was just it. I tied the gele. It was a small, short, it was a short, old style gele. So I tied it and wear my dress. If you understand how I tied the gele, you can let me know if you would want me to do a separate gele tutorial. Just let me know in the comment section. It was actually a simple gele. So this was actually a challenge of Nini's song, All Eyes on Me. I be life of the party challenge I did with the outfit. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.